Good evening.
Menu in the meantime.
Sure.
Just carry out your lunch.
You guys have Casamigos?
Sure.
Blanco? Let me get a Casamigos Blanco with thing.
I will.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Appreciate it. That was fast, man.
Everything here good.
Alright, Sky Yellow Challenge. Appreciate it.
Some nuts as well.
Sure, nuts is good.
Man. Enjoy.
Alright, thank you. Your perspective. You tell me 7 o'clock, dog. 7:50 now.
Guys, I'm late. I'm not as enthused, so when Perspective gave me the time, I was like, okay, I guess when I get there, I get there.
Perspectives Media.
Hey, oi.
Hi. I'm good. My day was good.
So I was watching a video and I see that you love OMPH Flowers, and I brought you a bouquet.
Thank you. I love roses.
No problem. Have a seat.
Alright.
Good?
Wait, I should have. I'm Annie. Alright.
I'm good.
These are really nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys, he brought roses from OMPH Florals, and that's my girl. Shout out Mackie. So one time, 4th date turning out to be really good. I'm kind of upset that I came late now because he really stepped it up a notch.
Yeah, so the man them, OMPH Flowers is the spot that like you can't lose. Reasonable price, and make her feel like it's $1 million. Yeah, man. So you wanna have a drink?
Sure. I'm late, so I wish I wasn't late.
Things happen. I mean, I'm understanding, so it's fine.
Thank you so much for waiting on me.
It's fine.
I'm blushing already.
It's fine.
The introduction was really good. I love the setup. Oh, this is the first time I have anything to eat on this date.
I mean, you can have the full menu if you want.
4th date turning out to be really good. Let's see where this leads. I'm excited. I'm feeling girly. I'm feeling feminine.
So I'll order something for you. Hopefully you like it. I'll give it a try.
The last date I drank a little too much alcohol. So hopefully this one. Ooh, and it's pretty.
One beautiful drink for a beautiful lady.
Y'all outdid yourself. Not me grinning, I'm blushing.
Hopefully you like it. Let me get this out the way for you.
Okay.
Good night.
Push it on a little bit more. This is nice. This is nice. I like it. Inspired by independence, I see.
Yes.
Alright. So far, so great. Actually, I might take out my hair. Wasn't planning on doing much for this date, but this one
why not?
It's me here. I didn't even comb my hair to come on this date, but after I realized he batting for 6, I said, you know what? Let's take the hair down. Let's hold the roses. I'm in my cheetah print. Ooh, everything looking good.
Oh, I mean, I saw that you had a few by date, so it's understandable.
It's understandable that you would come through right?
Had to.
You had to?
Yes.
Is my
Different
hair
experience.
nice?
Of course, lovely, everything.
Thank you. Thank
Beautiful.
you. Thank you. I'm feeling very feminine right now.
Happy I can do that. Rest man, them was just a little introduction to the door. I'm just coming full with everything and make sure that, you know, I'm reaching at the second door. You understand what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. How was it right here?
Well, it's raining very heavily outside, so that's one of the reasons why I was late. The rainstorm.
Listen. Wow.
You know, the roads were flooded, and I told my driver to make sure he don't speed with me on the road. You know, I'll get there safely.
Just understand. But in the future, just shoot a text. I'm understanding.
Well, I didn't know it was you.
Oh.
I mean, I could have shot a text to perspective, but you know,
Right.
I wasn't sure who was coming. I was like, at this point, 3 dates in, it doesn't get much better than this. But I don't mind being wrong, and I'm very wrong about this. I just kind of like, I didn't do much with my makeup.
I mean, you still stand out though. You look beautiful. Very beautiful.
Thank you. Haven't played in my hair in a while. Good.
You should do it more often.
Thank you. So, how are you?
I'm good. I mean, busy, but I had to make time for you. Mommy told me yes, and I'm like, let's make it happen.
Alright. Okay. Well, I'm doing good as well. You know, my birthday is coming up soon, so I'm preparing for that. You know, I made some big plans this year, some big goals. One of them is coming through, so I'm excited to like step into that. What about you?
Before I get into me, what's the plans for your wedding?
For my birthday, I don't have major plans. I really don't.
Don't.
I really don't. I would like to maybe go to a nice restaurant, lunch, not so much dinner, more so like a lunch type setup, and then I would have liked to be on another island, Nevis included. So I might just go Nevis.
So let's say Nevis. What's your favorite spot to go to, or something you want to try?
My favorite spot in Nevis. Oh, I would love to go to the Four Seasons.
Okay.
The Dune. I was there some weeks ago, passing by, and I said, you know what? If I'm gonna do something in Nevis, I would go to the Dune.
So you have plans or you don't have plans?
I don't have plans fixed. There are things that I would like to do, but because I have a major plan in the works that's sort of taking most of my attention, I have not given my birthday as much attention.
I mean,
When is your birthday?
July 1st, Cancer.
Okay. Cancer. I don't know what these signs mean. I'm a Virgo. I don't know what that means. He says he's a Cancer. I don't even know what that means. I'm a Virgo. I don't even know what that means. But my birthday's coming up, so yeah. I don't believe in astrology. Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo. What else is out there? Capricorn, Leo, Libra. I don't even know what any of this means. What did they say about Virgos?
I've never searched up a Virgo before, but
So you've never dated a Virgo either?
not that I can recall. To be honest, I've never had a Virgo. A Virgo, she said she was, yeah, I think a Virgo. I can't recall having a Virgo before. For some reason, Libras are my type, dog. Them just, yeah, but back then I used to believe in it, but after having more than one female with the same sign and getting a different type of vibe, you just put it down and just, you know, yeah, man.
How many persons have you dated? Have you actually dated ever?
Not in this aspect. Nah, normally you just say what I want and just keep it moving. But I decided to try a different approach, so yeah.
Okay, do you like this new approach?
So far, so good.
I've known you for a very long time. I didn't even know you had dimples. To me, you're enjoying this day too. You're blushing too. Your face a little red and flushed.
Let's go back to your birthday. So since you don't have no plans, how about you shoot me a text later on after the date? Hopefully, I impressed you enough to get your contacts. You send me a list of things that you want to try for your birthday or you want to do for your birthday. Let me see what I can do. And hopefully, if you don't have a bathing suit, since you want to go to Four Seasons, I'll get you that as well.
Okay then. Fine. So far, yeah, Joe, you know, I'm not really going to leave my birthday plans up to some guy I just met. But if he comes through, I may make him for the next day. I may meet him on the next day, not the day of my birthday. He ain't about to spoil my birthday. All right, that sounds good. I do have a swimsuit that I have not worn. Very nice, very chic. So I'll pack that. So, Joe, I've known you for some time now, in passing more so. I think we kind of mingle in the same groups but never really converse on this level.
Right.
So what made you say yes to the date?
To be honest, I've been watching like low key for some time, and I like what I decided, time to show my shot. And now I'm gonna sit back and observe, and I've been observing for quite some time. So
Observing the dates, observing me.
you, of course.
Okay.
So I was kind of shy, or should I say, skeptical about sending a DM. I wasn't sure if he was gonna answer, but hey, try.
Okay.
So here we are today. Hopefully, I come out on top. Hopefully.
So far, you're leading the pack.
Oh yeah.
The date with perspective was the date with perspective. I don't want to say it was horrible, but it's 4th on the list of dates so far. Let's not talk about date number 2.
And maybe we don't have to talk about.
We don't have to talk about any of them.
It's about us now.
Yeah.
I realized like she just kept bringing up the other dates them, and it's obvious that women just love what they love, even though her dates before was a lot more red flags that I was. Something about them, caught your attention, and she just want to talk about them all the time, and me not into that. So me just show up, and I'm out.
There's what everybody thinking that I'm a hustle scammer. But so far this is
I mean, a hustler ain't bad, but a scammer. But then again, some of us, let's not go there.
So, tell me about yourself. Do you have kids? Do you have a girlfriend? Because 2 of the dates had girlfriends when they came. Are you one of them?
So yes, I am in a relationship, happily together, but nothing wrong with just having a conversation,
Guys, I'm gonna keep my roses because I know Marquisa put them together with love. But you say everything else, hit him up, talk about swimsuit. May want nothing. This alone will do, and I'll go home to figure out what is really going on with perspective and these choices he's bringing for me.
It could be business.
Business,
Of course.
sir. You to the back of the pack.
I mean, me being in a relationship is not really a red flag, because from day one, I have proof. And you have ladies out there watching this too that I'm a truthful guy. I say everything up front, put out everything on the table, and you decide from there.
Remember when I said perspective was a red flag for being Jamaican? Well, to me, he put his red flag into every single date he has bought for me so far. Everybody, red and terrible. Let's wheel and come again. So in a relationship, happily, as you say,
Yes.
but you're on a date with me right now,
Right.
offering to do stuff for my birthday and so on and so forth,
Of course.
while you're in a relationship.
Sure. What happened?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Would you accept, or you won't accept, so that way I know what I'm doing leaving from here?
Well, I guess at the end of the day, it's up to you. Well, actually, it's not up to you. It's up to me.
Right.
And I don't feel like being sister wives, so I'm gonna decline all the birthday stuff you mentioned. We could continue the date. I appreciate the flowers, but yeah, you having a girlfriend is a happily as well. She know that you're here.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Modern times. So, what do you look for in a woman?
What I look for in a woman, I'm very, very simple, like understanding. As long as we can have a conversation about any and everything without having to blow each other head off, I'm fine. More relaxed. One thing for sure, I don't let my woman, my personal woman, my wife, to be outgoing in the streets. Like I like a more reserved type of woman.
Reserved. I'm not reserved at all.
That's understanding.
And
I have different plans for you.
Yeah, different plans.
Of course.
Come on, pull back up me here. You hear this? You hear this? Put me here. Wait, back up. Here, I deserve this. Here, back up. What is this? What plans did you have for me?
I see that you're into business and you're a business lady. So, business relationship more.
So you thought a romantic date would have been the introduction to a business partnership between us?
Of course.
Okay, interesting way of thinking, but fine. So yes,
Something
I'm into
different.
business, something different. Yeah, I'm into business. I'm into project planning, event planning,
And you're creative as well.
active as well. So I guess all of that comes into play.
Of course.
So what goals do you have that you see that I can assist with? Paid, of course.
Of course. I mean, I'm not the one to work nobody for free, so you're gonna get paid. I mean, later on with our numbers, right now we're just taking it easy and making sure that you have a good time and you feel comfortable and everything. So let's make it happen.
So he has plans for me to work alongside him in whatever capacity, creative capacity. I guess we can continue the conversation there, but anything else is definitely a no.
So the business proposal that I was offering her, I mean, she's good at what she do. I've been watching her, I've been observing. She could be a great asset to what I have in store. So I'm fine with that. And let's make it happen.
You know, I just can't get over the fact that you're here with me, doing me wrong, and and then you said main woman. So let's talk about this main woman thing.
Well,
Is there like a main and then
so
a side?
currently
Yeah.
and moving forward, no. There's only gonna be one woman.
But in the past,
In the past, I mean, I was a wild card.
a wild card.
Yes.
And what made you make that shift in life where you go from wild card to
I'm getting older.
mm,
I'm getting older.
red flag number 2? He's a wild card. He claims that, he don't do these things anymore, but something tells me, sweetheart, run.
One of the main reasons is that females nowadays, they don't respect the man.
The females don't respect the male. Tell me more about that.
If I decide to step out, most times I've never stepped out to commit to nothing, just have fun. So I always go back home, always. So females nowadays, they don't understand that. They want more time. They want to call at any given time. And
let's just stop right there. So let me lay it out for those,
Go ahead.
just so that we're aligned. So you have your main girlfriend and you may step out, and the girl that you step out with wants more than just a one night stand or fling or
yes, and this is after we had an agreement as to what I want and what I accept.
guys, women specifically. This can't be what Jesus did on the cross for. These can't be the men that Jesus died for their sins. Maybe us as female sins, but this can't be it. Can't be it. So
it was like a
the
verbal
main girlfriend have a part to play in this verbal contract? So she's oblivious to all of this happening in the background. That the man that I am committed to.
Let's make this clear. That's before. This is not.
I understand. Let's make it clear. This is not who he is now. This is who he was then. And I'm still trying to understand, Try to ascertain how men think.
Right.
Right?
I mean,
The behavior is unacceptable. He claims again that this is in the past and not in the future. Something tells me he's a liar, as they often are.
I will say a thing different to every other man. Because the next man will be here lying to you saying, hey, okay, I'm single, just to get in your pants. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell him, I'll let you know up front, real deal, and let you choose.
Okay, I'll choose to be a paid business partner.
No problem. That's fine.
Run, girl, run. And you say that women accept this, like,
Of course.
you have a conversation like, I'm a main woman, me and not together, like me trying to break up that, but I want you on this side.
Of course.
And they go, yes. And then you show them a good time. You know, wine and dine them. Do you wine and dine the side people?
No.
It's just what?
So in the agreement, I won't really go into details, but no whining and dining included. I don't mind buying you some food or maybe see you outside in a party and offer you a drink. That's it. Offer you to dates, fine wine dining? Nah. Because then I'll be breaking my own contract, verbal contract. Because knowing females are emotional. So the moment I go to that level, then they think that they have a chance.
And you don't think that it's setting up yourself
No.
to fail?
No.
If
Because
you go
once
how many times
say,
have this happened? Because I'm sure it's not with one female. It has happened with a number of females, correct?
yes, and then we end up in this. Well, I mean not to end up, but at the finish line is the same results.
And
So
you
that's
don't
why
think
now-
that you as the common denominator is the problem?
No, how can I be the problem when I was straightforward, like from the beginning, say what I want, what won't happen, what will happen, and then they just go behind that. So I can't be the problem when I put everything on the table. So yeah, I've had an agreement with these females before that I dealt with, and I'm not consider it cheating, because it's agreement, pen and paper. Well, it wasn't pen and paper, but verbally, and they agreed on different occasions, different females, and it can't be the problem, because females always tend to say, be honest, be honest, be honest. That's all I've been doing, and still want to blame me. So moving forward, I guess I should lie. Might be better off.
You put everything on the table. For the first girl, it didn't work out. For the second girl, it didn't work out. For the third girl. So that is why. So then it brings me to what you said, that you realize that there was a pattern with the women that you try to have as coleslaw,
Right.
and not the main dish, just, the salad and cabbage and so on the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they want to be the stew salmon and the baked chicken,
That's what you want to call it.
and you're the problem.
Oh.
So then how
Now, hold on. Before we continue, I won't mind the problem.
you're the problem because you one introducing infidelity into a relationship that the other person isn't privy to, so you're already dishonest,
Yeah,
disloyal.
But remember, the meeting you telling you what I want from off rip. I'll let you know I have a woman, I'm not leaving her.
Yeah, but the woman don't know. The woman that you have don't
Yeah, but
know.
let's not focus on that. We're focusing on the side chick.
No.
The
We don't offer
potential.
the side chicks. We don't offer the side chick. We understand that the side chicks do not play the part. What the man say? What your name again? Cranium?
Nobody have to know?
Nobody have
Of
to
course.
know? Nobody have to know?
Yeah, but now the side chicks want everybody to know, so that's why they cut off.
Alright.
Of course.
So girl policy in full effect.
Of course.
Don't call you past 9. What should in the sink?
Depends. I mean, if you see me out and I'm not with her, then and you want a celebration or excitement, then you should text or call me if I'm by myself. But once I'm home, the moment, don't call my phone.
No girl, me touch, can't start no drama. Me make the girl beat around the corner. Who you beating? Know them policy. Do they really? The policy don't be explained. He's lying. He don't be telling them.
Don't come. Me I'm a woman. Me not hide that from you. Me I'm a woman. Me never hide me woman. I never will. So just do what you're supposed to do. If me tell you call me at 9, call me exactly 9 o'clock, not 9:01, 9:02. You could call before because, after 9 o'clock, me lock up inside with the family. And me not gonna away. So don't feel like you could just easy way in and feel like you're gonna level up. This is a Mario Kart. You know what I mean?
This is what he remind me of. Remember when Alkaline said 1 gallon, 2 gallon, 3 gallon, 4? Then I still want some more. Regular girl go and come through me door. Sexy alone, nothing more. Guys, females, when you're singing these dancehall songs, understand what you're singing, please. So let's talk about the times when your woman find out about, the infidelity, that you're cheating. How did you take that? Did you, it's only you are one?
No.
How did that work out?
I let her know the truth. What I put on the table, this is what I offered them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they accepted. Now they want more. I can't give them that.
So then, how would you feel if she does the same?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
So Jow, let's just. You have your main girl, and
Had. Well, I have my main girl, but I had side chicks. Let's.
Okay. So there were times where you had your main girl and you had your side chicks.
Correct.
And that was okay. In
For
your
me,
mind.
yes.
Right, for you it was okay. But
At
if your
some time,
main girl decided that she was going to step out and have side man, you're leaving.
Yes.
One of the reasons why men cheat is to feed their ego. Honestly, truthfully. They see something, or someone rather, and they know that they can maneuver their way into the situation, and they do it just so that they can say that they did.
I am.
Why?
Because
to me it's fair share for all. Men are crazy to think that they are able or should be able to step out and do what they want, and when the female do the same, it's a no-go. Like, that can't be fair, that can't be real. Like, men really need to wake up.
and they say nothing about politics about fair share. Fair share for what? If my girl cheat, she gone. No second chances. I mean, if she wants to after she find out, if she find out, then so be it. But one mistake, that done. It's
You
not.
can do it.
So
Men
let
can do
me
it.
tell you why I'll leave. Kind of won't hold a female. I won't stop a female from leaving if she find out I'm cheating, because I'm speaking for myself. I mean, other men might agree or can agree, but I sleep with you now and then go home to my wife. You're behind me. Like, there's no ties, there's no
So then why
connection.
not step out? Because you're bored?
Sometimes.
So you're bored with your
Sometimes.
main girl? And
No. I'm not bored with my main girl.
No.
It's just me,
So
like,
there were times when you were bored with her. You were never bored with her. It was just the excitement of having somebody new.
it's just like you go into a restaurant and you look at the menu and be like, no, I've never tried this. Let me try it. And then, nah,
And then you go home to the food that you cook home.
of course.
Amali used the analogy of a car, and now Jar is using the analogy of a menu. And so far, neither of them have really justified their actions in terms of being a half-assed human being, and they should get away with it simply because men are and women accept. And women, let's stop accepting.
I wasn't comparing my woman, my personal woman, to my menu. Because if I have to, then everything I get eat. No,
Why
the
she can't do
reason she can't do that because females normally,
let's put the asterisk by that.
let's put it this way. A female will see a guy and be like, oh, he look good, like, she go talk to him. And then she won't give in until she have some type of connection to him. So my woman is not any other woman, regular woman, won't just let her with a new man just because my man is cheating.
Oh, so
She have connection to him.
So you're saying that you're leaving because there is a set connection to her and this new guy, but you and these new girls, there's no connection, it's just transactional.
Of course.
You put your card into the ATM, some cash come out. Transaction.
I mean, sometimes, so
Whereas she taking
there's
a loan, you know, these commitment to this payment over time. Okay. That's crazy to think. You know why that's crazy to think?
Why?
Because sometimes, you know, you said normally.
right,
And I'm not going to condone cheating,
of course.
but there are times when women do step out and it is transactional as well. However, I think it's crazy for men to think that it is okay for them to have their main step out. Problems in the home, and it's always the type of men who, oh man, I want to drama in my life and I just want to keep a low profile life, and they are the ones who are bringing the drama literally to the doorstep of what they call their home with their main woman.
So
Men like to say they don't like drama, you know, they want a peaceful life, they want arguments, and then they are the sole source of said drama and said corruption and war in their life. Any man tell me he like drama? No, he's the problem.
This is why conversation is held in the beginning, because
So the main girl knows that there's a potential of you stepping out because you've told her that in the beginning.
I won't say I've told her. There was accusations, which wasn't in play before, but then just bring it to reality.
So what determines the main girl? Who is the main girl?
Who's the main girl?
Yeah. Like, what are her qualities compared to the side? How does she get that position? Because
from my experience.
From your experience.
Okay. So from my experience, the sides, normally somebody who's out on a regular, maybe if not every event is every other event, or you can go by a bar and be like, okay, I'm a fan of this bar. Don't cook, don't clean. I mean, I don't get to that part, so.
And you prefer to break up your good, happy home.
I'm not breaking up a good, happy home.
You prefer to risk your good, happy home because, as you said, oftentimes, what more this girl that always, don't cook, don't clean. So you prefer.
It's just a fun time.
Just a fun time.
Of course. It's fun time.
All right, so
this is what I say. This is something to where, hey, let's have fun, and it's gonna be like a short term, not a long term.
Okay.
So I get times to where, hey, things go good on both ends and stick around, but they're still understanding. That's what I want.
Okay. So you gave up that lifestyle. Why, you said?
Because it's not the same like before. Like girls, side chicks used to stay back in the behind the scenes and don't come out. She will see how your girl and she will just go away. No drama, nothing. Nowadays, I don't know what changed, what happened when it changed, but it's too much to keep up with.
It's too much to keep up with.
They're getting too attached even after.
You know, when you said they're getting too attached and stuff like that, it almost feels like you're segmenting the market of women. Like you see women and you grade them differently.
Of course not. The reason why I said that because I've tried it, and so most times I'm the type of person where I love to experiment. So I would just look at a female and be like, you know what? Let me see what she's about.
Girlfriend.
Of course. Just experimenting. It's like a scientist have a rat to experiment on, and he have
A rat to experiment on. Yeah?
I'm not calling a female. She now left up blood. I may try to explain everything, and it's just one year to the next, and can't deal with it. But nice girl still, beautiful, but rock.
I'm gonna end the topic right here because the further he go, the more delusional he is as a man, and I'm not really trying to put that energy out in the world. It's the best thing he did for the night, and you know, it's funny that it's red flowers for the fact that he's a red flag. So there's a reason why I'm deciding not to divulge and dive in and debunk any of what you're saying, because much of the population of men think like you, or think like how you thought, you know, because you said you're a changed man, hallelujah to that, right? And weirdly, when they get themselves into the drama of it all, they're shocked, they're almost behooved, that, oh my gosh, the women are the one with the drama. You don't know if you had stayed with the person that you decided to come into question. All of these main women, how many of them pursued you first? But you could say, you know what? She wanted me more than I wanted her, and she pursued me heavily, and I gave in. Therefore, she has to. I'm not saying that in these cases that it's.
So honestly, I don't think we as men have the luxury to have the woman want us for us, like in the beginning, maybe down the line. But most women go after a man. If a woman come after a man, from my experience, something beneficial for her for it. Never, it was never a situation to, oh, I love him, like I just love his energy or whatever. So I just live life how it is. It's reality. 30 something. I stopped
30,
counting.
you stopped counting?
I stopped counting at 25, so I know I'm in the 30s. So
are you well into your 30s?
probably like in the middle.
In the middle, okay, somewhere in the middle. All right. Do you lime amongst like young men? Do those young men think like how you thought back in the day?
So I'm that's some more homebody. So if you see me out, I'm out probably on business or just experiencing what's going on. Never out to like lime or just to mingle with a lot of people. So if you see me out, myself or maybe one to the most. So I'm not an outgoing type, like fully outside type of vibe.
What I will say is that as a female who has been in, dare I say, on both sides of the argument,
Right.
whereas maybe I thought I was the main and then there was some stepping out, or maybe I maybe I didn't understand that I wasn't the main and realized, right? But in every case, apart from the women who simply know.
Before you continue, so you're trying to tell me that you never accepted being a side chick?
No.
Never?
No. Never. For every time in the past when I've come across that kind of conundrum, right? It has always been a shock to me that you saw me and thought that, you know what, she would make some really good coleslaw. She and the salmon, she and the main, she on this side. Any man see me and determine that I is coleslaw, please leave me alone. Think what you want, but leave me alone. I am the salmon in the butter sauce. I am the pork loin. I am, as what cost the money as the lobster, okay? I'm not the coleslaw on the side. Just making sure y'all know.
In the beginning, if you don't agree to it, down the line you end up being a side chick because it's just like you want a man there and the man don't want you in the way you want him and you just accept what you can get. So down the line you just end up being a side chick, and most times that is what happens. Wrong or right, fellas? Wrong or right?
Because in your cases, you would have laid it out to the women that, hey, this is the deal.
Right.
In my case, one case, I didn't know. I did not know. So, after realizing that that was the case, and then the guy continued to lie, you know. And it's like,
Wait, lied saying that.
You know, try to save face. In those cases, it always behooved me that men who claim to be simple, men who claim to be straightforward, want simplicity in life, don't want drama, welcome the drama in their life by doing shit that they know will cause drama. And doing stuff that they know, like putting their health and the other person's they're with health at risk. Right, which is crazy to me. It's also crazy that it happened one time in your life and you will continue doing it throughout with several different women thinking that it's going to change.
I'm being real honest, like back in the days, like years ago, it used to be so simple and so easy. No drama, like really no drama. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've never.
And you know what's also crazy? The women who are approached with the, hey, this is the case, and they gladly accept it. Yeah, like, I can just agree to do this for the time being.
It's a norm.
Really?
It's a norm.
It's wild. That's wild to me.
No, it's a norm. Female, I mean, you're female, you know. Females love competition. And for some reason, from my experience, I realized like a lot of females, they love to believe they can change a man. Or she can be better, like, oh, I look good, like, I look better than this girl, but most of them ain't even about the looks.
The concept of female loving competition isn't far-fetched because I've seen it where women intentionally would pursue a guy simply because he's in a relationship. All the time he's single, you don't want him. But now he's in a relationship, you're posting up, you have interest in him. Ladies, let's done with that.
The reason why I say female love competition because from my experience, most approval to be a side chick when I'm in a relationship. And the 1 or 2 times that I was never in a relationship, the girl scarce like money there.
So was there ever a case where you had your main, or you pursued a girl on the side and you realized, wow, her qualities are not because you don't invest that much into them to find out?
I say it's just fun time. So whose home is who I want to spend my time with, who I want to be with. I would say just a little fun now and again and keep it moving. So that's why I lay everything out on the table to where I'm not gonna come to you and be like, hey, I don't have a woman. When I do, to lead you on and then you feel like, oh, it's fun. Anytime now, put everything on the table, take it or you leave it. So this is why I say you can't blame me because I didn't lie to you. The only person I lied to, maybe my main girl.
No, you didn't. Maybe like.
Remember, I mean, hold on, because we didn't have a conversation to.
No, the fact that you stepped out mean that you lied on the commitment you made to her initially.
Oh,
even if you didn't go back and say, well, hey, you know, I'm about to step out with this cycle. The fact that she is on the other side of the bed, thinking that, yeah, this guy laying next to me we're in a committed relationship.
We are.
Like, because when somebody has, for every time somebody has pursued me seriously, I make sure, let me not say make sure, I have the conversation of when you're saying yes to me, you're saying no to everybody else. Point blank, period. So the fact that we've had that conversation, yes to me, no to everybody else, and then I find out that there is many others, then you've lied. And you've not given the female the opportunity to choose her own faith.
The main female.
Huh?
The
main female, you have not given her the opportunity to, because sometimes women stay in relationships that they're not necessarily happy with, but they're willing to sometimes go through the tides to make things work, and then it's very, you feel a sense of betrayal when I could have left and been with somebody who would have loved me more, cared for me more, whom maybe I'm more attracted to. Maybe I'm more attracted to, but me saying yes to you meant me saying no to that potential person. They didn't leave for what could have been. They stayed with you for what they knew you to be.
Right.
And then they find out that who they knew you to be was all a lie all this time. That can't be fair. And it's funny because men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s still in their mind think that all of that life is a game. You get one life and you chose to waste one life on introducing drama and fuss and fight and headache and all of these things into your life.
Honestly, I have never had the drama.
Guys, I feel like
drama.
men like it.
Drama?
They claim they don't like the drama, but they love it. They feed on it.
Like
they
for
feed
instance,
on the idea that they have a schedule. Jane on Monday, Susan on Tuesday, Michelle on Wednesday, Sarah on Thursday.
That numbers was in my like teenage years, early 20s, like different ones every day and stuff like that. But I feel like you're still. I mean, you're a woman, so you're gonna back up you guys, but it's really
it's not a matter of backing up women. It's a matter of backing up commitment.
Okay.
Because I know women that cheat. And
what's the percentage?
I can tell you, I'm not gonna give a percentage. What I will say is none of my friends are cheaters.
Shouldn't you fooling by like this day and age? Can't be that. None of your friends them? Sound like it's all are you?
None of my friends.
I don't know your friends, so I can't
None of my friends are cheaters. Regardless though.
Sound like a lie. But continue.
None of them are. But I know women who cheat. Like they have their main man and they need something extra, whether it's black steel workmanship, fingernail, or nail for board.
So you see we go to beneficial purposes.
That is correct. None of my friends are cheaters. They've never cheated. They are the most faithful women I know. Hence why I am faithful. Yeah, and you don't benefit from the side?
Not really.
Yeah, you feed your ego. That's the benefit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, if you look at it that way, then fine.
It's only that you're feeding your ego. Either way, as I was saying, I know women that has cheated. And it was transactional, and you know when the guy find out, oh my God, you swear he's going to die, you swear he's just like, oh my gosh, it's the worst thing that ever happened to him, only to find out that he was doing the same.
I was never in a position, so I can't say. I can't agree to it. I can't disagree.
Okay. All right. So off of that,
Would you like another drink?
I'm good. This is
Sure.
fine. The other day, I don't really drink alcohol, so lightweight me. So this is good. Before I start giggling and gaggling and agreeing with the shit that you're telling me.
I mean, it's not shit though.
It's reality. Agreeing with the reality that, the delusion actually. Because many people are so delusional. Oh my god.
I mean, I can think what?
To think that it's okay to carry a particular lifestyle and that everybody who is a part of that lifestyle, everybody who, let me not say, it's crazy and delusional for a man to think that the way he does, and believes that their partner should forgive and accept and just work through it. And the women, as a result, we really sometimes need to put our foot down and say no. When we see it in our male friends, when we see it in our male family members, and when we just know, we know. And sometimes we choose to ignore.
So let me ask you a
That's
question.
what I'll say.
So hold on. Let me ask you something. So you said none of your friends cheat, right?
None of them.
So let's say you see one of your friends cheating.
I've never seen any of them cheat.
You're part of the problem.
Oh, I've never seen any of them cheat.
That's a lie.
No, I've never seen any of
How
them.
close are you to your friends?
Close enough to never see them cheat. Maybe they just haven't let me see them. But, that's it.
Good one.
None of
Good
them.
one. Good one.
We're all faithful over here.
Happy for y'all. Me too.
No, you are.
How's been?
Always been. Faithful to the game.
What game? I don't play games.
You don't play games. Never did. So what you were doing before was in games.
No, it wasn't. It was me being straightforward.
Okay, how often do you buy your main girl flowers?
How often? I haven't done it in a while because, I'll be honest on this one, to where I don't buy flowers when there's a garden in the back type of vibe.
There's a garden in the back?
Yes.
Okay. A little garden of flowers and stuff?
I mean, you have flowers, you have fruit trees, you have... So,
How often do you date your main girl?
how often?
Yes, do you
Every
date
day.
her every day?
Every day.
What? Maybe every day ain't wine and dine, but every day is doing something to make her feel special?
I mean, nah, I don't even think that's reality.
What do you mean? You don't think that there are simple things that you can do every day that are intentional or subtle that would make
I
her
do, but I won't call that like...
not let the relationship feel monotonous, not make the relationship boring.
I mean, I do feel that sometime down the line, the relationship is going to be boring, whether they're 2, maybe a week. It doesn't mean you have to leave them. It's going to get boring.
And what do you do when it gets boring? What do you do when it gets boring?
Switch it up. Try something different.
With her only?
Of course.
Okay.
Now, that's the thing about it. See, I have never had a male woman that agreed to a threesome or some out the box. So it's like, that's what I want. Don't agree to it. I don't want a woman to agree to that.
So you would bring host her in the bedroom with some...
I don't know.
So this has to be a special woman.
Even if my main girl said, hey, you know what? I agree to it. That's just
And if she said, well, I agree to it and I have a guy that I think would be good for the threesome. So you, the guy, and her. Where is it always a female? Where you can bring a guy in? Where she can't bring a guy in?
She could bring him, but I won't be there. And it won't be in my place, so...
So, but you want to have a threesome and it's a female. I hope gets to choose a female. Who are you?
She can.
She can? I mean, before it's like a female that's, gay and masculine.
As long as she don't want she get in blue, it's like, female. She got to fully turn back into a female. Of course.
The hypocrisy is real.
So you want to accept doing what?
No, I just want to see where your mind is at.
Of course.
That's it.
Hey, I say what I want. Doesn't mean that I have to get what I want, but that's what I'm going for.
What you used to go for, because I want the viewers to understand that that's who you were and you're speaking on a past version of yourself. Because I would hope that when your main girl sees this,
she's gonna get mad, but Of course. She's a female, she has feelings.
She's gonna get mad.
Even, wait, listen, we're talking about my past. You're female, if you got a new man and he's talking about his past, you're gonna get in your feelings, right?
According to what he's saying.
Exactly. So,
According to if I believe what he's saying. Because I can't really say that I believe that, you know, that was your past and it's not going to be your future.
I mean, we can't see our future. I mean, it is
We can't
currently.
see our future, but we can do things to
You could
make
aim
our
for it.
future.
No, you could aim to do what you want. Doesn't mean you don't control time, you don't control nothing. We're living in a storybook, you know that, right?
And I'm writing my own story.
You think so?
Yeah. For every time
No, you really believe that?
for every time I've allowed somebody else to, you know, get a paragraph in, they mess up the whole storyline. You know? So
That's what a story is about. You can't always be perfect.
I'm not aiming for perfect. I'm aiming for trustworthy. You know, I gave perspective, a list of non-negotiables, and one of them on the list of non-negotiables when he's looking for the dates for me are persons who are honest. You tick the box in terms of honesty. You've told me exactly who you were, who you are now. But a major part of that is a guy who can take accountability for the wrongs that he has done and can take accountability for how he contributes to why women are displeased with how men react these days. Not even these days. Guys, after this series, I'm going to post my non-negotiables, and you guys will see that perspective. Possibly didn't even read them, even after I went over them with him. He possibly was like, you know what? I'll just whoever I bring should take.
I won't say I
As long
contribute.
as I know,
So I won't say I contribute in that way.
you have, and you do. How often do you, as a man, see your male friends cheating on their main girl and say something like, boy?
So with that, I'll be honest with you, I don't get involved with people relationships. So even if I see my homeboy doing it or his girl doing it, my mouth stay shut. Well, as me, not as a man, as me personally, when I get involved with people relationships, so you see me dog a cheat, that mean me a dream, because my dog them not cheat dog. Not as far as me know. And I'm not doing it in front of me because we aim for family vibes, one woman. You know what I mean? No, that's how we aim. Back then, left that behind us. No. Be honest with you.
And you're not going to nudge him like, hey, you know, you have a good girl at home.
Nope.
Don't mess up. You know, I've been down that line.
Nah, because at the end of the day, I don't know his girl today if she's good or not. She might be good in front of me and doing something
But that
behind me.
doesn't matter. Your honesty shouldn't be.
No, this is why I say from our
Your
flip.
honesty
No,
should
from our
be
flip.
determined by the other person.
Don't keep your mouth shut.
Ethics are not based on the other person; they are based on you,
So keep your mouth
right?
shut.
So you keep your mouth shut.
When it comes to relationship, I don't get involved with relationship. You want me to tell you why? I could see you cheating on your man right now and be like, yo, dog, like, and your man is my brother.
No, I'm not saying that you go to the guy. I'm saying if you and the guy are friends, really good friends, you know, confidants,
Right.
and you see him stepping out on his girl in a malicious way. I'm not saying that he can't have a conversation with a girl at the bar, you know, but when you see that, hey, he's really
No, because
taking numbers,
most times I don't know. Like I know he got a girl, but I don't know who she is. I don't know what she's capable of.
So you have a male friend that's your confidant, and you don't know of the women which one is the main.
No. I know who's the main girl, but again, I don't know her personally. I don't be around her. I don't.
So that's it's not about her. It's about your friend. So you're not going to nudge him and say, hey.
No. The reason why I said, okay, like for instance, there's some men out there too where they know the girl cheating and they be like, you know, she doing, I can't stop her, but I love her. Steady here. But let me go out and cheat just to feed my ego. There's men out there like that. So he might be doing what he's doing for whatever reason he's doing it. I'm not gonna get involved. As long as you're happy, bro, you do you.
I will go on the record and say that if one of my female friends, if I see her cheating, or I understand that maybe she's taking to a new person, I would pull her up like,
I
hey.
mean, that's you. It's different. It's females.
And I think more people need to do that. More people need to hold their friends, their siblings, their people.
Okay, it's like for instance, let's say for instance you got a friend and every month she come like, I can't take on this man, da 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 da. He's a full of da 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 da. I said, just leave him alone, he ain't good for you. And then as soon as you come on the phone book, they post a picture, that's so in love. How you feel?
That's not my business.
That's
Why?
not your business?
Why it's not my business? Because one, if she called me and asked me for advice, I'm giving her the advice that I think is best.
Right,
If
and then
she chooses not to follow the advice,
But what if it's a
that's on
pattern?
her.
What if it's a pattern?
If it's a pattern, then over time, of course, I will get annoyed by it. But men, they don't even see the pattern because they never speak up.
No, don't get me wrong. I have some friends like now. I'll be like, yo, I mean, not nowadays in the streets. Let's settle down. I can't control them. I can tell them that.
I understand that you can't
course,
control them. I'm not saying that you're telling them you're going to control them, but I'm saying it's taking accountability for the people in your life. Imagine if your friend, your male friend, speaking down on his girl, or
No, of course not. No.
cheating on his girl and stuff like that. Imagine if he thinks like that about his girl, the person who is laying next to you. Imagine how he thinks about you as a friend.
Right, but I mean, I don't know. I never look at it that way, to be honest. Normally, I've never had nobody in my life that I know of to where it's gonna be like a one-sided thing to where they care so much about me to where I gotta give about them in that way.
This is PG-13.
Oh, sorry. But I don't think I did. I tried. I live my life not in a worry somewhere. Got a lot of things on my mind to let it be bothering me or stressing me. So
You know,
some of this is life I won't.
I'll end this point on this turn, right? When I came in, you stood up, you hugged me,
Of course.
you bought flowers, you started telling me the things that you asked me about my birthday,
Right.
offered to do stuff on my birthday, stuff and so on and so forth, right? Oftentimes the conversation starts just there with the female, unless the female starts asking the necessary questions, which you often don't. Then they won't get the truth, because sometimes they don't even give the guy the opportunity to lie to them. They just assume, okay, if he's doing this, then he must love me and it must only be me.
That was speaking about the male female.
I'm speaking about females
In
because
general.
what I'm saying is I came in. You had, the whole, came nicely dressed. Deidre came in some. Anyways, you came nicely dressed. You bought flowers because you looked at my Instagram and saw that I like flowers.
Right.
That shows intention, that shows interest. You ordered a drink for me, intention, interest. I'm paying attention to this female. But if I did not ask you about that aspect of your life, you probably would not have told me. Which often happens in relationships. People get into relationships and they see the nice things, the things that makes them feel good, and they avoid the hard conversations about that would really show them what it is that they are getting themselves into.
Right.
As I said, sometimes the females don't even ask the questions enough for the guy to even lie to them in the first place. They just assume.
Why you think they don't ask questions?
One, I would say because they don't want to.
They don't care.
No, I don't want to say they don't care. I want to be very particular about how I say this to ensure that I get the correct point across. One, they will not ask the question because they're afraid of what the answer is. They've already been, I'm not being able to stop about this. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Anyways.
Me feel some me had the wrong drink there because like the drink I get to share like shit up.
One, they do not ask because they are afraid of what the answer will be. They
So let me stop
sometimes
right there.
assume
Hold on, let me stop right there. So you said don't
that
ask.
assumption and that lovey-dovey.
So why is it the question always come up after sexual intercourse?
Because no, they're in deep. Because no, oh my gosh, he buys me flowers, he takes me out on dates. Oh my gosh, the bedroom activity is top tier. No, let me just squeeze it in to see where I'm at before I start telling my friends about it. Before I really started diving deep. And it comes after, and then that's when they give the guy the opportunity to lie, because the guy often lies, right? And then they take that and they hold it. Even after they've seen things that are suspicious, they hear things that are suspicious, they refer to that first conversation of, nah, it's just you, sweet. So, you're the girl I want, yeah. I love you,
So you see what the problem is now? The females. Earlier you said the males is the problem, but now you see who's the
Maybe
problem?
both parties are the problem.
Oh, no.
Maybe both parties
Nah.
are the problem.
You just basically point out Put the problem is.
Another reason why they don't ask the question is because they know they're not going to do anything about it. They know, like, hey, I could get money from him. I could, I like his car. He does buy me stuff. He pays for my nails, stuff like that. And regardless of who you tell me, he will face to you. Because I get him what I want. So they just don't even bother ask.
So who's the problem
and then
again?
They pretend in the end, oh my gosh, woe be unto me.
So who's the problem again?
Both parties. Because you know what you have at home and you're risking it with the girl that's delusional.
Yeah, maybe just feel like these women right now, nowadays, them just living in a VR world. Them just put on it and just live on a dream.
Say you wine and dine a girl, you guys have sex, right? And then she asks you the question and you tell her, well, hey, I have a woman, and she said, oh my gosh, I didn't know I had a woman. Well, we can't be together. Does that happen? Has that ever happened in your experience?
Of course, but they said that just because it's a reaction like a normal, it's like you're reading from a paper, like a book. So like you get a call center job if you read from the book. So it's like, oh, I can't do it, and then a day or two after they just fall back in line. It's continue. That's how it mostly happens. So again, you can, not in every instance you can say men is a problem. Females accept it. As it might be new to you, but they do.
It's not new. I've been around enough conversations, especially with girls younger than me, who turn to them like, baby girl, you're making the wrong decision. Like, sweetie, let the man go. And they're like, girl, I like him, and and I'm doing all of this for him. And I'm like, he does not care. You could be doing the most. You could build a man a house. And the moment you hand him the keys, he bring 10 women through that door.
So,
I'm not saying this is every man.
No, of course.
One is signs, yes. I'm not saying this is every man. I've tried for a very long time to stop saying all men bad. All
so in my
dog.
situation to where I normally, apart from the main chick, to the potential side chicks or whatever the case is, whatever you want to call them, we've tried. We lay everything out front. This is what I want. They accept it until
that's not what they want to do.
Like for instance, I met.
As you mentioned earlier, that girls always think they could change a man. Like, I know girls who see men in relationships and decide, I'm going to boot this girl out because I want to be with him. Competition. Torment the girl. See her when she see her out, watching her bad, stuff like that.
Those kind of girls I don't deal with. The moment they first instead I see something like,
why deal with girls outside of the main girl you're dealing with anyway?
It's just like, again, going to a restaurant and something I don't normally eat it, but hey, let me try. It might be an allergic reaction.
But not. Say, hopefully you get food poisoning.
You learn from it, right?
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Thanks for the roses.
Of course.
I need roses for my birthday, by the way.
No problem. And the bathing suit?
Yes, the bathing suit.
So you see, no, you're leading me on.
I'm not leading you on. I want the flowers and the bathing suit.
No, you're leading me on. Because me now, even though I know it's might be beneficial. So you can't give your
friend, your business partner, flowers and a bathing suit?
Of course. But we didn't establish that as yet. So
I thought we established that early in the conversation.
We had a conversation about it. It wasn't established.
I willfully did that. It's feeding in the idea of the women always, after they hearing all of that, they still want to hear.
But no, and think about it, me personally, I don't call a female a whore, like, judge a female, call a bitch. Females do what they want for who they want. So me, I don't have the privilege of naming them or calling them out of name. It's comfortable. I'm
happy I had this conversation actually. Because so far, because people have been reaching out about what the dates should be and what the conversation style should be. And the conversation with Amali, a lot of people didn't like that episode. And some of the conversations I've had to, or some of the responses I've had to tell people is, a lot of what Amali said only tick them off because of his delivery. But oftentimes, a lot of what he said is the reality of what relationship is.
Of course.
Currently, maybe in this part of the world, I could only speak for this part of the world, right?
It's all over.
The breakdown of the family, the breakdown of the home, single parenthood, co-parenting, all of that thing. And
See,
women have
go
to
ahead.
realize what it is and understand that they don't want it for themselves. Enough to not accept it, enough to not raise their sons to give it,
Of course.
and enough to, when they see it in their friends and their family member, to put a stop to it in whatever way they can.
I don't think it would ever be be able to change no matter what. The reason why I said that because we ain't St. Kitts and then we just said, okay, hey, let's go to Africa or whatever. We go over there. A man is allowed to have this amount of wife or whatever.
And he has the money to
So now,
do it.
of course, so now
Over
it's a
here?
setback. Well, I can't.
Over here, they don't know.
I can't.
But the women know what it is going in. They know what it is going in. Oftentimes on this side of the world, the women don't know what it is going in.
I said this is the reason why I say I can speak for myself because I've seen instances where a lot of men, as a grown man too, men, older men, like, no, ain't nobody else when he got hold of. I'm like, nah, just be honest. You got women would, let's say PG-13, will sleep with you even after you have somebody home. You got females accept it. You got some females. The reason why I said to you earlier.
See, those females are not the issue that
So
I
hold on.
have.
So the reason why I
The
said.
issue I have is the main girl at home not knowing that this is happening. Because the girl on the outside, she accepted this. You stepped out, bringing that into your own life. Is the woman on the inside who don't know that it is happening is where I have the problem.
Understand me.
Because she or he oftentimes do not get the luxury of the choice. You've already made a choice for her.
Facts. You're correct in that aspect, of course. But again, let me say but again because then cut that part. But it's reality.
Alright.
It's reality.
Thank you so much. Date number 4 started out really good. A true definition of how relationships start these days. And then it went to but honest, so he's gonna blur all of this out.
Honest that I deserve a double date and a second date. Right?
What we're talking about on the second date? Business.
It don't matter.
You're giving me a job and I send you my invoice and you pay me at the end of the job.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Alright, cool. So now that I know that all of this was for business, you have a job for me. What's the job?
I have a few jobs, so I'll put everything in place and then have a conversation. Second date.
Second
Go from
date?
there, of course.
I do graphic designs.
Me too.
Yeah, so you can teach me some stuff.
Of course, once you're willing to learn, yes.
Yes, I'm willing to learn. Yeah. So you're not going to tell, it's business. You're going to keep that business off of the media. Or what does it pertain to?
Creativity.
Creativity. I have a lot of that.
I see that. I know that. I've been following. Just let me say not following. I've been observing.
Observing.
Yes, let's say observing. So there's a lot in play, a lot in the pipeline. Just a matter of time.
Okay, cool. I'll give you my number after this, and I'll put you in my business group.
No problem. Fine with that.
Make sure that the lines aren't blurred. I'm in your business group too.
No
Don't
problem.
miss it past 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Anything before 9 p.m.
Anything before 9. Actually, between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m.
8 a.m. I mean, I normally start my day sometimes late, so 12.
So it was good. That was good. Ladies, men often start out sweet, lovey-dovey, as Jow did, the hug, the roses, a lot of stuff. Women, we really need to start asking the serious questions and believing the answers when we hear them. Actually, no, because sometimes men just say, no, they ain't cheating, no, they ain't have another girl. But if your gut tells you one thing, follow your gut. Ladies, when have your gut lied to you? Never. Therefore, let's start a cult. Let's start a cult as well.
It was a nice date. Overall, she came looking good. I mean, even though she was late for a reason. I guess she had to put on a little doll up and dolls up and, so me give her that. Overall, she was a bit delusional when it come to accepting the part that I was wrong. when it comes to the female agreement and transaction, but it is what it is. I mean, not everybody love it.
I'm keeping the flowers. I'm not keeping Joe. He's already kept. And Miss Lady, keep him close because something tells me he might revert to his old ways.
Perspectives Media.